What's happening there, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex here. Guess what? My Razor Crest came today. I completely forgot about this thing. I think I pre-ordered it back in January of this year, like many of you, I'm sure. Completely forgot about it until it showed up on my front doorstep today. My wife noticed a big box in the front porch, and she immediately said, did you get another Lego set? And I was playing dumb, and I was like, I don't think so. I mean, I'm always getting Lego sets, let's be honest. But I didn't know it was the Razor Crest. I was very excited to see this thing when I opened up the box. So here we go. Set 75292, the Razor Crest. At the moment, it's still called the Razor Crest, it looks like. And we have 1,023 pieces in this, and it retails for $130 US. Now, of course, the Razor Crest is the Mandalorian's starship and is made popular by, of course, the television series called The Mandalorian, which, let's be honest, is the main reason why most of us even subscribed to Disney+, but was a fantastic TV show. My family absolutely loved it, and we look forward to the next season. But let's go ahead and get this thing open up. We'll do a time-lapse build, a quick review, and I know there's been other reviews out there, but I'll give it my 2 cents for what it's worth, and we're going to find a spot for it here in the office among many other Star Wars sets. Unfortunately, something went wrong with the time-lapse, so I do not have that footage. So sorry, guys. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into this. The Razor Crest is complete. Josh and I got this thing done in a little over an hour. It was really a lot of fun to build, and I don't really know what else I can say about this ship is that it's fantastic. It looks really good, very true to the ship that we see in the Mandalorian show. I'll start off with stickers. There's a decent, well, not a lot of stickers, but there's a lot of large stickers with this thing, which I totally understand where they're coming from with this. Two of which are very large because they go on the outer part of the engine. So I totally understand where they're coming from, but not a fan of stickers, as you guys know, because over time, inevitably, they will crack or peel, depending on how well you take care of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures first. You get 5 minifigures with this. The first is the child, also known as Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian himself, of course, Greef Karga, IG-11, and Scout Trooper. We take off the helmets for the Mandalorian and the Scout Trooper to see what their faces look like, and the Mandalorian, as some of you have probably guessed, doesn't have a face. I don't really know if I like that or not. I totally understand where they're coming from with just giving him a total blank face, because true to the Mandalorian code, they do not reveal their faces to anyone, but I still would have liked to have seen a face under that mask. Now, Greef Karga is the one who has a reversible face. His first face is this, hey, I'm your friend, buddy, and here's some bounties to go grab, while the other side is, hey, I'm a little upset at you and you're in trouble, kind of a look. But no, all in all, great minifigures, and very happy with the overall look. We also get 2 prisoners, or bounties I should say, in carbonite already, and yes, these are stickers, and these fit into the ship very nicely as well. So let's walk around this thing, shall we? Now, while this thing isn't huge, what I love about it is that it just opens up. All these panels all over this thing open up to reveal the interior, making it really easy to get inside this thing into those compartments all over the place. Now, the front compartments, there's 2 areas here that I want to show first, one of which is the sleeping area. Really cool area. There's a couple stickers in there, but nice that they added that feature in there because we see that a little bit in the show. On the other side, we have this kind of a weapons stash. Now, this is intended to keep all of the these spring-loaded cannon red thingies. I don't know what they're called, but I think this is actually a better place for the Mandalorian to keep all of his guns. But regardless, the Mandalorian, when he's flying the ship, he's got to put his gun down, so that's a good spot to put it. Other than that, the main cargo area is where you would actually put your carbonite prisoners or bounties, and they slide really nicely in here. It only fits 2, just the 2, but they go in there, and you want to make sure that you have this door closed here, and even if it tips over a little bit like this and you come back to it and open this back up, they're still in there safe and secure. The bridge of this thing actually seats 2 people. There's enough for 2 minifigures. Now, how this is supposed to go with the child, the Mandalorian, let's get him in there. he actually holds the child in his hand like this, is how they have it in the instructions. So it's kind of like he's holding them up to see over the dashboard like that. But not a lot of crazy controls in there. There's just a 1x2 cheese wedge in there that's actually a printed element. That's the only printed element, I think, in the set. But yeah, that's it. Room for the Mandalorian, the child, and another passenger. Another fun feature about this thing is at the top we have an actual escape pod. You take this thing out and you can open it up, and sure enough, a minifigure fits in there perfectly. And what I really love about the escape pod is after you put Mando in there, you see his face looking out that hole just perfectly. I love how they made that work so well. There's a bit of a playability feature at the top. They have these spring-loaded shooters here with these. It comes with 3 of these. You get 2 to load and then 1 as an extra one because you will inevitably lose not just 1, but probably all 3 eventually. But regardless, we put those in there, and how you shoot them is you push down on this panel right here. Put my palm up so I can shoot into my hand, just like that. Here's the instruction booklet, pretty thick. There's so many pages where you're adding just 2 or 3 pieces, but that's just the way it is these days with these Lego sets. There is 6 sections. Number 4 is my favorite because that's where you're putting all the paneling on all around the ship, and it really starts to take shape. I love that. Josh and I went through this. We took turns. One was an organizer, one was the builder, every other section, and it was a pretty good system. Get towards the end here. I don't think there's anything special about these instruction booklets. I think it has an ad for a few of the, several sets at the back here, a piece count, and that is it. So that's it for my quick review of the Razor Crest, a fantastic looking ship, and as you can see, playability is there for this thing. I mean, it took me a while to get it back from Josh because he was playing around it, flying it all through the house, so it's really fun and a perfect size to fly around your home or apartment. All right, so let's go ahead and find a spot for this on one of the shelves in here. And the Razor Crest is placed, and as you can see, I put it on a custom display stand. When I first put it up here, it didn't look good. It looked like a boat going nowhere. So I decided to go run downstairs really quick and put together this, I don't know, very basic display stand for it. And it works okay. Maybe I'll improve that later on, but for now, it's going to do the trick, and that I think it displays a little bit better. Let me know what you guys think of that as well. But kind of back up here a little bit, we can see the shelves here. I did move some things around to make some space up there, so I did bring this Yoda to the other Yoda, so they're hanging out, they're pals. And let's go around the whole thing here. And oh, you know what? Also, yes, I do have a little Futurama ship down here. I love Futurama, one of the greatest shows ever. It speaks to me. Anyway, that's one ship I would love to see is in Lego is the Futurama delivery ship. All right, anyway, moving on. We got these guys over here. Then we go to the really big sets right here. And then move this light here. We have the UCS Star Destroyer, the new AT-AT I got just barely as well, and a smaller version of the Millennium Falcon. So yeah, things are looking pretty good here, and I know not all of these are UCS sets, but if it's a cool enough set like the Razor Crest is, it's definitely going to join the collection. So that's it, guys. Great ship. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm sure a lot of you have got this as well, and what are some of your features about it, and are you excited about Season 2 of The Mandalorian? I know I am. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.